Okay, students, this is one of the important topic of this chapter, which is force between two parallel linear conductors carrying current either in same direction or in opposite direction. First of all, I will tell you about the key point of this topic, which is first is like if two conductors carry current in same direction, right? Carry current in same direction, they will attract each other. Note it down, they will attract each other, and when they carry current in opposite direction, when they carry current in opposite direction, they will repel each other, right? Repel each other. Now we will see how and what is the magnitude of force which is acting over these conductors, right? Now look at this diagram. You can see here there is no external magnetic field acting at this any of this point, right? So it means that if they are attracting each other, it means the force on one is due to magnetic field of the other, because this is carrying current, and also force on second is due to the magnetic field of the first. So first of all, we know that this is an infinitely long straight conductor, and we have to find out magnetic field at a straight point. Suppose due to the magnetic field of this, we are going to find out magnetic field at this point, right? So let magnetic field due to this current is B1 and due to this current is P2. Okay, so in that case we can say that now the magnetic field due to the first conductor at this point is in the direction which, what will be the direction? Let us see by the right hand curl rule. Now if we point the thumb of our finger like this, okay, and the curl of our fingers are at this point, what will be that? This curl will finish at this point and will go inward, right? It means it is represented by these circles. This curl of our fingers are representing like this, and at this point the magnetic field due to this current will be inward. I hope this is clear. I will again show you. This is curl and this will go out. We can clarify this by rotating our notebook, whatever you are having, or this board. Just look at this. So now I have rotated my board. You can see here that the direction of current is this, and thumb point toward the direction of current. So I rotated this, and curl of fingers at this point is inward. See, this is inward. So it means due to this conductor first, the magnetic field at conductor 2 is directed inward, right? So it means at this point direction is inward. First of all, we will know that, write the value of magnetic field B1 due to the current carrying conductor I1 at this point at a finite distance, suppose R. So B1 can be written as mu naught upon 4 pi 2I by R, right? So this is B1. Now we are going to find out force on second conductor due to magnetic field of first, right? Now in this point the current is moving upward, magnetic field is downward, and what will be the direction of force? That can be found by our Fleming's left hand rule. So you will see here, if we point like fingers like this, okay, this is magnetic field, this is current direction, and this is force. Okay, so what we will do, we will point toward this like this. You can see here magnetic field at this point is inward, velocity is upward, and thumb will point this direction. I will show it more clearly. You can see here magnetic field is inward, okay, velocity is upward. If I point my fingers, thumb is toward in this direction, toward the another conductor. So it means if I draw the forces, the force is magnetic velocity is this direction, magnetic field is inward, and force is in this direction. Okay, similarly now we will find out the direction of magnetic field due to this conductor. So firstly we will write the expression for force. F2 is equal to, we know that is B1 I2 into L. Okay, so L is 1 here, unit vector. We are finding for the unit length of this conductor. So we put here 1. So B1 is mu naught upon 4 pi this was 2I1, so 2I1 I2 by R. So this is the magnitude of force and direction is inward, right? Similarly, we will firstly find out the direction of magnetic field due to this current at this point. Again, this will be circular, so we will use our right hand rule, and at this point, see, curl of fingers is upward, so direction of magnetic field B2 at this point is upward. Okay, current is upward also. Current is along, suppose y-axis, magnetic field is along upward z-axis, and direction should be along x-axis. Now in what direction? So we will stretch the fingers of our left hand rule. Now magnetic field is upward but velocity is downward, like this. So this is magnetic field upward, velocity is in this direction, so force is in toward the another conductor. So force is toward the another conductor. So clearly these forces are toward each other, so they attract each other. So we can say that the current in the same direction, they will attract each other. Similarly, we can prove that current in opposite direction, they will repel each other. The magnitude will be same for both cases, but let us discuss how the forces are away from each other and they repel each other. You can also try this. See here, for this conductor, the current is going upward, right? So at this point, the direction of magnetic field is upward. So I will write here that direction of magnetic field due to this current carrying is upward. Now what we will apply? We will apply our left hand rule. See, magnetic field. Okay, so this is magnetic field, velocity is going downward, and so we'll point it. So let us try to find out. Okay, there is certain mistake here. You can see right hand rule we have to apply, not the left hand rule. Firstly we will apply right hand rule to find out the direction of magnetic field. So if we point is the curl will goes inward, so direction of magnetic field at this point will be inward, so we'll write here inward. Now secondly we will apply the Fleming's left hand rule. So in that case it is inward, current is going downward, thumb points to direction of force outward, so thumb points toward the direction of force, that is outward. Okay, so we can say this F2 is this. Now due to this conductor, the direction of magnetic field, okay, we will apply right hand rule. At this point current is going downward, curl of fingers inward. Again at this point the direction of magnetic field is inward. Okay, now we will apply our left hand rule. Left hand rule says direction of magnetic field inward, velocity current is upward, force thumb represented by outward. It means the force is outward, like this. You can see here that again F1 and F2 will be equal in magnitude and direction. They will repel each other. So current carrying conductor carrying current in opposite direction will repel each other.